I want you to you had said you had your James Bond movie, your next if you could do the next James Bond.
Are we doing
movie.
that? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if I could do any James Bond movie, like any James Bond movie ever, like now with Daniel Craig, I think what I'd want is for it to start like before the da-na-da-na, I'd want it to start with Daniel Craig being debriefed by debriefed by Judi Dench, in MI6, and he's just come back from a mission. He's a little beat up. And then one by one, inside of MI6, everything starts falling apart. Like the place is being absolutely destroyed from the inside. Bombs start going off when he gets in an elevator and then gets out right before it drops. All the elevators are destroyed. There's no way up to the surface of MI6. Everything is blowing up. Q's whole area blows up. They're introducing Q this movie, so we'd be able to blow him up.
Okay.
Everything's being destroyed, and we end up with 2 other double O's. And it's like impossible that this level of a security breach could have come from anyone but a 00, right? So they end up going through this escape tube. They end up out on the edge of the Thames with guns on each other. It's like 002, 007, and 003. And they've got guns on each other and they're yelling at each other like, I know it's you, I know it's you. And then the 2 other 00s are machine gunned right in front of us. Like, whoa! Because we sort of think those are going to be the 2 like villains or companions for the movie. No, they're both dead. Craig is shot like 6 times in the chest, falls into the Thames, floating in a pool of his own blood, and he looks up, and it's Timothy Dalton with an Uzi, has machine gunned him. He sinks to the bottom. We find out that James Bond, the name James Bond, is actually just a code name given to whoever is 007 at the time. So all of the previous James Bond movies are in the same continuity as the Daniel Craig James Bond movies.
So they go rogue?
So there are 2 of them, Dalton and Brosnan, have gone rogue. And killed, we don't necessarily see them, but killed Roger Moore and Sean Connery. They're all dead because they killed them, and they've gone evil, and they're going to kill all of the 00s and destroy MI6 and then take over the world. And the reason they're able to do this is, number 1, they have a security clearance, but number 2, you turn it into continuity porn, which there's never really been in a James Bond movie. You have him encounter logs of stuff that happened in From Russia with Love and Moonraker and License to Kill. All of these movies are now continuity, except for when you show stuff from them, it looks like new James Bond. It looks great. So you see like file photos of Odd Job and Jaws, except for they look fucking badass, and you're like, whoa, this doesn't look silly at all. The Moonraker lasers are in the movie. And you do a movie like that where you have James Bond on the run, no MI6, versus James Bond and James Bond. And of course those 2 are eventually going to double cross each other too.